I grew up in the 80s and 90s when there weren't 10 Asians on TV. And I'm mixed, 50-50, white and yellow trash. I couldn't find anyone that I was like truly related to. Like my heroes growing up were Chuck Norris and Ms. Swan on Mad TV. That's where I felt seen, dudes. A karate cowboy and a cartoonishly Asian woman, running a nail salon. It's like same haircut as my mom. It's just being mixed. Like I didn't even have any representation growing up. I'm so thankful. My new niece is going to get to grow up in a world. Like I said, there's Asians on Marvel movies. That's great. Somebody called me at Garden Table down the street, Midwest Aquafina last year, and wow, that felt good. I texted my mom right away. It was a full-blown Asian man that told it to me, too. So I was like, whoa, dude. That's as close as I got to the sun. My mom was like, I don't understand what any of this means. I was like, hi. Ask my dad. He won't know either. You guys are so stupid. Just waiting for the rapture and for me to repent of my sins. I didn't even want to tell you guys this. You're like, oh, what's Hannah's home life like? My dad and mom made me pray with them before I left the house today. And it was so sweet, dudes. Like, at one point, I got emotional. Like I said, I'm holding hands. Ms. Swan, Pastor Tom. Tom Lennon, Loco Ono, me, about to break up the band. And I hear the words they're saying. My parents have never even seen me do comedy. Spoiler alert. 5 years, dude, and I've done 1,000 reps, and they aren't up here, and you can tell it's for all our protection. Mom doesn't understand shit. My dad doesn't like me talking about jerking off to jars of clay as a kid. Makes them feel like they did a bad job or something. Those little ass clowns, Representation, I was always like, I had plenty of my white side figured out. I could see it as across the cornfields, far as the eye can see. White, fine. But Asians, 80s, 90s, they were hard to come by, dudes. Like, who did I look up to? Who did I, like I said, feel seen in, aside from Walker, Texas Ranger? And Pretty Beauty Nail Salon was fucking, I don't know, whatever Asians were on TV. Lisa Ling. Connie Chung. The Olympian skaters, fucking, you know what I'm talking about. Christy Yamaguchi and Michelle Kwan, dude. I'm like, they're not Filipino. I don't fucking care. There's no one for me. I'm holding on to them. I'm rooting for every Asian nation, but mostly America because I'm a little prick. That's how you can tell I'm really from here, dudes. I act American. This album's gonna sound more American than Asian. No one Asian is gonna listen to this album. It's just weird, dudes. It's like the only representation, truly, I remember this as a child. The only person I knew that had the exact same build as me, 50% Filipino, 50% German heritage, is Rob Schneider. Google it right now if you don't believe me. And I only know Rob Schneider is, like I said, 50-50, just like me, because my mom had a Filipino magazine sent to the cornfields as a kid for the culture. And he just happened to be in there, and I read it, and I was like, wow. So you're saying there's a chance. So, I don't know what to tell y'all, but if the only thing you can look at as a mirror, for your own mixed feelings is Deuce Bigalow? You just might grow up to be an Asian American psycho.